We hope the trip up 88 was safe for everybody. Ringgold comes in with a 3-5 section record, currently holding down 5th place. We will begin with the starting lineups. First, for the Ringgold Rams. Number 3, an outside hitter, Lydia Rimsek. The libero tonight, number 4, Alex Masari. A middle hitter, number 14, Chloe Seiler. And the starting seniors for the Rams. Number 1, senior right side hitter, Julie Kogler. Senior setter, number 2, Tori Albert. Senior outside hitter, number 7, Lauren Hollis. And senior middle hitter, number 17, Lacey Masari. The Rams are coached by head coach Julia Davis. She's assisted by Christina DeMarco-Breeden and Grace DeCello. And for your 2013 Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers, currently firmly ensconced in 2nd place in Section 2 with a 7-2 section record, we will reintroduce the entire team for you tonight, since it is senior recognition night. Number 5 tonight, outside hitter, sophomore Emily Kennedy. Sophomore middle blocker, number 11, Leah Kern. Sophomore right side hitter, number 4, Emma Galligan. Sophomore middle blocker right side hitter, number 17, Sammy Amos. Number 24 outside hitter, junior Olivia Wright. Junior middle blocker, number 20, Julie O'Malley. The defensive specialist, wearing number 2 tonight, junior Carson Mafris. Olivero, she wears number 8, junior Abby Drukas. Junior right side hitter, number 3, Annie Cavrich. And the Upper St. Clair seniors. A middle blocker, right side hitter, number 28, Becca Van Ryzen. Outside hitter, number 18, Sydney Slater. Number 1, defensive specialist, Taylor Rongus. Defensive specialist, number 13, Lisa Oxenreiter. Number 9, defensive specialist, Mia Marmion. Setter, number 19, Taylor Haley. And team captain, number 21, outside hitter, Emily Casson. Would you all please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor our country with a singing live and in person tonight by team member Lisa Oxenreiter of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er
Very nicely done, Lisa. Very nice rendition. Thanks very much for that. Your officials for tonight's contest. The number 1 official on the ladder nearest the crowd is Rij Paschal. The number 2 official at the scores table is Carol Christabak. We're glad you're here with us tonight, spending your scarce entertainment dollar with us. We wish you all a safe journey home when it's all said and done. Thanks, everyone.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. It is girls volleyball night. And we are here on senior recognition night. My name is Kevin McGahey, and I'm assisted by a couple of camera people with me tonight. Nicole Joyce and Cody Lance bringing you tonight's contest. It is underway, and it ends up a service ace to start the night by senior Mia Marmion. And the Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers playing in the black and white jerseys left to right. It is the Ringgold Lady Rams playing right to left. And just like that, Mia Marmion starts the match off with 2 service aces. And it's a quick 2-0 Upper St. Clair lead. It is played back. We will get the players straight here once the match gets underway. But my goodness, Upper St. Clair off to an early 3-0 lead. This is the first of a best-of-5 match. It consists of sets. Sets go to 25 points. You have to win a set by 2. And the first one to win 3 of those takes home the match. Ringgold does return one. There's the Taylor Haley set to the far side. Senior Emily Casson with the hit. Right to the Ringgold defense. Oh, my, great dig. Attempt by Mia Marmion. It goes off her wrist and out of bounds over the St. Clair bench. It's a side out, point Ringgold. And it will be number 7, senior Lauren Hollis, doing the serving for Ringgold. 3-1 Panther lead, first set, real early in the match, and that's a service ace. So what those serving gods giveth, they take it away, as they always do in scenarios like this. And it's a second serve up there by Lauren Hollis. Taylor Haley with a short set. Over it goes, and Taylor Haley will get her first kill. It's that second touch. Everybody expected that to be a set. It wasn't. She pooched it right over the net into the center of the defense. St. Clair gets the side out, point back, and it is Lisa Oxenreiter, senior number 13. Leads the team in service aces, at least in the matches I've seen this season. And from the far left side, Emily Casson Sr. just rolls it off her wrist and over the net. Not the hardest kill you might have ever seen, but over it goes. Emily Casson, credit for her first kill. And the lead is 5-2. 3-point lead, Panthers. First set. Lisa Oxenreiter again. Little hop serve, and it's at the net, and that one fooled him too. And Lisa Oxenreiter. That's an ace in my book. It goes over, fools the defense, doesn't come back. That is an ace. See if she can come back with another one now. 6-2 is the Panther lead here in the first set. Hard driving line drive serve, handled nicely by the Lady Rams. Pooched over by the libero. That's Alex Massari wearing the right jersey. And Becca Van Ryzen with a senior. She gets her first attack attempt and a kill in the books. And a timeout called by Ringgold coach Julia Davis. I'm sure this isn't the way she expected this match to start. The Panthers off to an early 5-0 lead. It's a 7-2 in the first set. Panthers in so far with a 7-2 section record. The Lady Panthers went down to Ringgold roughly 3 weeks ago and beat them in a 3-0 contest down there. Ringgold in 5th place currently with a 3-5 section record. And there's we're late in the season here. 4 matches left to play, I think, till we come to an end of this thing. And the Panthers likely playoff bound. Hate to jinx them with talk like that, but things look pretty good. Firmly holding on to 2nd place in the section. And it's Lisa Oxenreiter again with that hop serve. Wow, low driving serve. That one, everybody in the place thought that one was going into the net. It barely cleared it, and Lisa Oxenreiter has her second ace and a 6-point Panther lead at 8-2. Hop serve again. Same did tick off the net that time. When it does that, it puts a little delay in the ball. It throws off the timing of the entire defense, and it's another service ace. My goodness, the Ringgold Rams having some trouble returning these serves. Substitution out. Back on the floor is number 7, Lauren Hollis. She subbed for Lacey Gavila. Well, Lisa Oxenreiter got 3 aces, and a little service error sends the point inside out back to Ringgold. No real harm done there. Number 2's up next serving for Ringgold. This is Tori Albert. She's a senior and the setter. Good overhand serve. Taylor Haley with the set. Emily Casson from back behind the 10-foot line. With the left hand, Pooch back in the corner. Well, kind of a good choice. The Panthers left that far corner open. Ringgold put it right back there, and it's a point inside out Rams. Where Tori Albert serves again. Good hard serve. Lisa Oxenreiter picks it up. Emily Casson just touches it over. Barely made it over the first line of defenders. Nobody covering from behind. Panthers get the point inside out. Lead is still 6. It's 10-4. Emily Casson now, the senior and team captain, headed back for the St. Clair serve. Oh, boy, she's been in the weight room this week. That one went about 3 feet long. Number 14 will step up for the serve for Ringgold, Chloe Seiler. She's a middle hitter. Over it goes, bumped off the floor. Well, but actually, nice dig there by Lisa Oxenreiter. Unfortunately, the bump didn't go to any of the frontline players. It's a point Ringgold. Good. There's that serve off the net again, just like Lisa Oxenreiter did just a minute ago. And that's the second service ace of the night for the Lady Rams, and they're back within 3 at 10-7. Still in the first set. Plenty of volleyball left to play here on a wonderful Tuesday, October 8th night. With the left hand, over it goes. Taylor Haley with a quick set. Sydney Slater, the senior. Well, that little play is working. The Panthers aren't doing it with speed and power so much as they're getting them with finesse. They all count. We'll take them. The side out point with the Panthers on the floor now. Number 20 comes in, junior Julie O'Malley. As well as number 1 senior defensive specialist Taylor Rongus. And Taylor will step back for the serve. It is senior recognition night here, so we expect to see all 7, count them, 7 seniors get some action tonight. Taylor Rongus, good serve, and a rotation error by Ringo. I wasn't paying too close attention. Somebody was out of position. You have to be in 2 rows of 3. And sometimes one player gets a little bit behind another on the offensive strategy. In any case, it's a violation point. Panthers in a 5-point lead now, 12-7. Taylor Rongus again, popping the ball over the net, rescued nicely. There's the set, and from the left side with the left hand, it goes out. That was number 1, Julie Kogler, a senior right side player. Had a good look at it, but drove it into the St. Clair bench. The lead is back to 6 at 13-7. Taylor Rongus again. And it goes just out. Not by much. It's one of those tremendous plays when a server can just land one on the back line. Fakes everybody out. Went just a little long that time. The thing stepping back now for the Lady Rams will be number 13, senior defensive specialist Megan Powell. Good serve just over the net, covered by Emily Casson, and over the net it goes. Julie O'Malley did not get a lot of power on it. But Lauren Hollis for Ringgold tried that, but hammered it into the net. Panthers beneficiaries at that point, and Taylor Rongus still serving. Substitution for the Panthers on the floor. Number 4, sophomore Emma Galligan. Taylor Haley with a good serve to the back left corner rather. And off the net, Sydney Slater off the wrist of a Ringgold Ram and out of bounds, and it's Sydney Slater's second kill. The lead is now up to 7 at 15-8. Sydney, Taylor Haley again. Oh, and that's one of those picnic serves. You think she served it underhand. It sort of ballooned over the net and fell right in the middle of the defense, and it's an ace for Taylor Haley. 6 on the net so far, on the night rather, so far for the Panthers. Make it 7 back-to-back aces by Taylor Haley, fooling the Lady Rams here. Another just picnic serve, over it goes, now from the back row and into the net. Too bad. Lauren Hollis did have a pretty good look at that, but whacked it into the net, and a timeout called by Ringgold coach Julia Davis. Well, so far, 4 players in the book with kills, 2 each for senior Sydney Slater. Senior Emily Casson has 2. Taylor Haley, the setter, she got 1 when she poked it over early in the match. And Becca Van Ryzen, senior number 28, she's got the other one. But we've also augmented that. That's only 6 kills. We've augmented that with 7 aces. 2 of those from senior Mia Marmion. Lisa Oxenreiter, senior number 13, has 3, and Taylor Haley has 2. So that's all seniors in the positive scorebook so far tonight, despite the fact that Yoko Nagao, Coach Nagao, is playing as many as she can here from all classes. The real test comes from the Panthers Thursday night as we travel down to Cannonsburg to play the Lady Macs of Cannon McMillan, and we're just mopping up in Section 2. They are undefeated still on the season and beat us 3-1 here last week. Taylor Haley again with a Zeppelin ball of a serve now from the right side, and it will be good. Julie Kogler, the senior right side player for Ringgold, gets the point in the side out. Panthers still with a decent lead here, 18-9 in the first set. And it will be Julie Kogler for the Ringgold serve. My goodness, that one went about 9 feet long. Another one who tried to drop it on the back line. Didn't quite work, but now it is senior Sydney Slater getting a chance to serve from that back line. 19-9, the Panther lead. Hard driving serve. And an ace off the wrist of number 13, Megan Powell, and Sydney Slater has her first ace. 8 in set number 1 for the Panthers, and it's 20-9. Exactly what you want. Oh, brother, again. Sydney Slater's just trying to dump that on the back line, and it goes about 6 inches long. Server Sarah gives a side out. Point Ringgold, where Lacey Masari, the senior middle hitter, number 17, will do the serving for the Rams. Taylor Rongas looked at it. Oh, my, it went off her wrist and over the back line. So it's an ace for Ringgold, their 3rd of the match. Nine-point Panther lead. Good looking serve, but it came up a bit short. That net is 7-8 off the floor, and that serve was about 6'10". 21-11, as you see, 10-point Panther lead. Still set number 1, still real early in this match. And the rotation is complete. It's senior Mia Marmion with a left-handed serve. From the back line, nicely done by Lauren Hollis. She gets credit for the kill. Side out, point Rams. The Panthers content to trade points from here on out. It's a 21-12 lead. If they get one and hand it back, that's just great. Serve it out to 25. Lauren Hollis with a serve. Nice top spin serve. Taylor Haley and back, a little back set to Emma Galligan, and it goes over, and everybody's standing around looking at it. Drops right in the middle of the St. Clair defense. And Lauren Hollis gets another chance, trailing 21-13. Rotation air Panthers this time, and I confess I was not watching closely enough to see who was out of position, but it is a violation. Point, and Lauren Hollis with yet another serve. 21-14, still a Panther lead here in set number 1. Good serve. Taylor Haley with the conventional set. Left side, senior Emily Casson. Oh, it comes back. After the block, no lift called. Net violation. Yeah, well, you can't get into that net. That is a no-no. It's a dead ball violation point. But my goodness, my apologies. That was on Ringgold. Ringgold's number 3. That's the net violation. The serve goes to the Panthers, where Lisa Oxenreiter serves it left to right, and another one out of bounds. Still, trading points works. 22-15 the score, and it's Tori Albert, the senior setter, back for the Ringgold serve. Good line drive serve. Emily Casson with a wrist roller. It did not find Pater, but that did. Off the left hand of Julie Kogler for Ringgold. Here we go, trading points, 22-16. Panthers still with a comfortable lead in the first set. And it's another ace by the Ringgold Rams. Mia Marmion actually had a pretty good dig at it, landed right in front of her, but bumped it just off to the left where nobody was standing. Panthers still lead by 5, 22-17. Good serve, picked up off the floor, and it will be Mia Marmion. Just that's a free ball now for Ringgold. Over on the second touch, and that fooled everybody. Taylor Haley got one of those from our side a little earlier. Ringgold pulls the switch, does the same trick. And they've cut that 11-point lead down to 4. It's 22-18. And another long set. Must be that gravity isn't quite as strong today as it is on other nights, as a lot of these serves are sailing along over the end line. Works out for the Panthers this time. Number 2 checks in for the Lady Panthers. That was Carson Mafreese with the serve. Quicks Taylor Haley. Oh, my Becca Van Ryzen flailed at it, got it over the net, and then we are still in play until just then, when Julie Kogler found an open spot on the Panther defense. 23-19. We play these sets to 25, so the Panthers need 2 to close out set 1. Number 14 for the Rams, Chloe Seiler. With that serve, left side, Sydney Slater with it. Touching it over. These kills aren't happening with a lot of power. We have not yet seen on the floor the Panthers' prime hitter, Sammy Amos. She's spent some time on the bench this first set. But right now, the Panthers with 5 set points in hand. It's 24-19. And it is Taylor Rongus, the senior, back to deliver the serve. It is up. Oh, good line drive, but handled nicely by the Lady Rams. Unfortunately, it didn't come. The set wasn't high enough to get any power out of it. Nice dig by Emily Casson, but it rolled along in the net. Point belongs to Ringgold, and they're back within 4. 24-20. Panthers still needing just 1 to close out the first set. Megan Powell, the senior defensive specialist, with a serve. Emily Casson to the net and tapped over. Taylor Haley did the exact right thing. There wasn't much she could do with that bump, so she tapped it over to the Ringgold side. It's a kill. It counts, and the Lady Panthers come away with set number 1, 25-20. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for the second set. We are back. Thanks for hanging with us, everybody. Kevin McGahee still here with you with the voiceover. Nicole Joyce and Cody Lance running the cameras for us, and we will start set 2 of tonight's match here on a beautiful Tuesday, October 8th. And it's now the Lady Rams from Ringgold playing left to right in the dark navy jersey. I know it's hard to tell the difference. St. Clair's playing right to left, wearing the black with the white trim, and St. Clair, by the being beneficiaries of that first service error, lead set number 2, 1-0. Into the net. That was a nice attempt by number 3, Lydia Rimsek. outside hitter for the Rams. It heads into the net, and the St. Clair Panthers start off with a 2-0 lead here in the second set. It's senior Sydney Slater with the serve. Lacey Gavila bumped that one forward. Taylor Haley with the set. Oh, there's Sammy Amos, the big hitter for the St. Clair Panthers. She's on the floor, and her first touch results in her first kill of the night. 3-0 is the St. Clair lead here in the second set. Sydney Slater, the senior, again with the serve. Just touched over by Tori Albert from Ringgold and blocked. Oh, it's still in play. Nice block by Chloe Seiler. Left side and just over and just out of reach of Sydney Slater. That was Lydia Remsick for Ringgold, and they're off the schneid with their first point of the second set. 3-1's the Panther lead. Tori Albert with a Ringgold serve and a good one. Dug off the floor by Abby Drukas, number 8. Still in play in the middle of somebody. One of the Panthers got into the net. You cannot do that. That's a no-no. Dead ball, point for the other squad. Ringgold gets it, and it'll be Tori Albert again with a serve. Touched over by Taylor Haley, but the net was touched by Ringgold. Point and side out Panthers, where number 11, Leah Kern, with her first appearance of the night. She's a sophomore. She will get the chance to deliver the serve. 4-2, Panthers lead here in set number 2. Good line drive serve. The set to the right side. Lydia Rimsek with that attack, and Sammy Amos with that one, but did not find the floor, so we're still in play. Taylor Haley just touched it over, and the seas parted just like the Red Sea in the Ten Commandments. Just like that. It's a 5-2 Panther lead. Leah Kern again with the serve, comes up just a bit short. Service there gives a side out, and point to Ringgold. 5-3, second set. Chloe Seiler doing the serving for the Rams. Sammy Amos bumps it. Taylor Haley sets it right back to Sammy Amos, and down it goes. Of course it does. Sammy Amos, the kills leader all season long for the Panthers. And it's Taylor Haley now setting up for the serve. And a 3-point lead early in set number 2 in this best-of-5 match. Panthers, of course, with one set in the bag already, and that serve from Taylor Haley goes wide. Side out, point Ringgold, where Megan Powell will take charge and do the serving for us. Abby Drukas with a bump. From the back row, it's Sydney Slater. She got over the top of that. Well, she didn't get as far over the top as she wanted to. Got a little bit under it, sailed it long. And Ringgold is within one at 6-5. There's another one of those picnic serves, just barely over the net. And with the left, it is still in play. Sammy Amos taking care of Emma Galligan on the floor, number 4. Actually had a pretty good shot at getting the point out of that one, but it was kept alive by Ringgold and found its way to Sammy Amos for the put-away. Panthers get the side out, and the aforementioned Sammy Amos with the left-handed serve. She's got a good jump serve. Didn't quite use it at the time. Doesn't matter. She gets the benefit of the service ace anyway. 9 aces so far on the night from a set and a bit. Hard driving jump serve, but it dives out of bounds just barely into the Ringgold bench. Ringgold gets the side out in the point, and it will be Julie Kogler, the senior right side specialist for the Rams. And the left-hand serve is a good one. Abby Drukas picks it up. From the opposite side, well, Emma Galligan, the sophomore, picks up her first kill. That means there's 6 attackers in the books tonight with kills. 9-6, the Panthers lead by 3, and Abby Drukas, wearing the red libero jersey, gets the serve. Oh, comes up short, right smack into the net. If she had a choice, I know she'd want that back, but it's a little too late for that. Lacey Massari, number 17, the senior for the Ringgold serve. Nicely done, Abby Drukas, Taylor Haley, and Leah Kern did not find the polyurethane. On the two-touch, comes over, did not fool the Panthers. Back set. It is still in play at the net. Oh, it lands in. I was screened by one of the Ringgold players. It barely. Oh, it didn't. It landed. That's what I get for being screened. It landed out. Point Ringgold. They're back within one at 9-8. Touched over, and nice block by Chloe Seiler. Sydney Slater off that block and down. Sydney Slater on the return play gets her fourth kill to lead all St. Clair attackers so far. Emma Galligan checks out. Number 13, senior Lisa Oxenreiter checks in for the serving. Panthers lead by 2, 10-8, set 2. Good serve. There's the set to Tori Albert. Just over Leah Kern. Leah Kern just stuck her hands up. The ball hit into them and went right back over the net onto the Ringgold side. Finds an empty spot, and that is Leah's first kill tonight. And it's an 11-8 Panther lead. Lisa Oxenreiter again. Hard. Wow. That serve comes right back, and Leah Kern, well, with the overpass, she got it to go. Ringgold got 2 touches, but it sails into the Ram bench. Panthers get it back, and it's a 4-point lead now. There it is, 12-8. Panthers lead 1-0 so far, and Lisa Oxenreiter still at the plate. Overpass. Ringgold playing some pretty good defense, and there it is. Wow. After the good defensive touch, Tori Albert hoists the ball over and finds an open spot in the center of the St. Clair defense. Side out, point Rams. Lauren Hollis now, the senior, back for the Rams serve. And a good one. Sammy Amos on the overpass goes all the way over to the Ringgold side. Comes right back, touchdown at the net. Somewhat. Number 3 from Ringgold, Lydia Rimsek was in the net. Had to hesitate there to see which. They were very close at the net. It was Ringgold in the net. The violation and point belonged to the Panthers, where Sydney Slater steps back for the serve. Line drive serve. Picked out of there by Alex Massari, the libero, and Lydia Rimsek with the attack. Did not find anything, but yes, I thought maybe Alex Massari had a chance to dig that out, but Sammy Amos gets credit for kill number 4 tonight. Sydney Slater still with a St. Clair serve. 14-9, 5-point Panther lead. On the 2-touch. Stuffed back down by Sammy Amos, but it's still alive, and some confusion on the St. Clair side. Abby Drukas didn't quite have enough to get it over the net. Point side out Ringgold. Tori Albert with a serve for the Lady Rams. Back set Leah Kern. Well, that was the old slide play where the middle blocker slides behind the setter. That was supposed to be a slicing attack. Leah got a little bit underneath it, sailed it long. Point Ringgold, they trail by 3. 14-11. Wow, talk about one that goes long. My goodness, Tori Albert put a bunch of muscle into that one. Service error gives the St. Clair Lady Panthers the point in the side out. And Leah Kern back for the serve, leading by 4, 15-11. And I guess that'll be an ace. That came off the hands, oddly, of Alex Massari. Not enough to get a good set out of it. And the Panthers will take that point. Timeout called by Coach Julia Davis of the Lady Rams. And now we got something to talk about here. There's 7 attackers in the books with kills. Sammy Amos and Sydney Slater leading the way with 4 each. Senior Taylor Haley has 2. Emily Casson, number 21, she's got 2. The sophomore Emma Galligan got 1 a little earlier here in set number 2. The sophomore Leah Kern, number 11, she's got 1, as does senior Becca Van Ryzen, who is on the floor right now, and she got her kill back in the first. 10 aces so far for the Panthers, spread out among 6 different servers. Usually you get one good ace server who piles up a bunch of them, but right now, good grief, 10 aces, 6 players. So it's Leah Kern now, once again with a serve and a 5-point lead at 16-11. Dug nicely off the floor by Lisa Oxenreiter, her second dig tonight. It's up in the rafters, and it is still alive. Sydney Slater has it. And Sammy Amos takes care of it. My good, I am so glad I'm not out there having to return some of these kills like that one. Lead is 6 now, 17-11 Panthers. And a good serve overpass right to the 6'2" Sammy Amos, who place blocked it right down on the floor where it belongs, and it's a 7-point lead now at 18-11. Leah Kern continuing with this serve. That one was probably going out, but the Rams chose to play it. It is a free ball, Panther. Sammy Amos with the dig. Taylor Haley with the set, and Becca Van Ryzen also on that slide play. Couldn't quite convert, walloped it into the net. It's a side out and point Rams. Where Chloe Seiler will be doing the serving. At the net, oh, Sammy Amos bumps it. Well, sometimes life just has a way of working itself. Sammy Amos didn't exactly get an overhand kill out of that. It was an underhand bump, but it counts as a point just the same. Side out Panthers and a 7-point lead at 19-12. Taylor Haley back for the St. Clair serve. From the far side, that was Julie Kogler with the bump. The quick set works. Taylor Haley just popped it up for Becca Van Ryzen to take care of business, and the senior gets her second kill. The Panthers now sitting pretty with a 20-12 lead. Exactly what you want when you get to 20. You want to have a cushion of points to play with. Panthers are right in there. And it's an ace by Taylor Haley. We haven't seen her do many this year, but that's her third of the match so far. And Coach Julia Davis with her second timeout of the set for the Ringgold Rams. Each team gets 2 timeouts per set. They can use them or not. Most teams don't, but Miss Davis, I'm sure would like her charges to get a few more points in here. Meanwhile, things are looking really good for the Panthers here. Panthers need to stay ahead of Connellsville in the standings. Connellsville surprised us down there last week with a 3-0 victory for the Connellsvilles. So right now, our mission is to stay ahead of them, nail down second place, and head out of here on Thursday this week and see if we can do some damage to the Lady Macs of Canna McMillan, leading our section with an 8-0 unblemished record so far. Taylor Haley with a serve, and a decent one, bumped up out of there by Alex Massarin from the left side. Julia Kogler for the Rams. Right into the block off Emma Galligan. The ball is still alive. Nice little rally going on here from the back row. It'll be Lacey Gavila. Still alive and punched over by Sydney Slater. And it's a back row attack. Yeah, if you're going to, I think Sydney Slater thought she was safe by basically pushing the ball over the net. But from the back row, she had a foot in front of that white 10-foot line. That's a violation. Point Ringgold. Panthers still lead by 8, 21-13, set 2. Nice overhand serve by Megan Powell. And with the left hand, that was Emma Galligan again from the near side. Looked like a net violation. Panthers, it's a point Ringgold. Megan Powell, yet another serve, little picnic job. Over it goes. Oh, the overpass could have been used by Lacey Massari, but she didn't have a good beat on it. It goes on her side of the net. Point inside out Panthers, and it's Sammy Amos. I doubt she'll use that jump serve here. Prove me wrong. There it goes, and there it goes. That's what the jump serve does. I hope you saw that. It has a tremendous amount of top spin on it. And the idea is it fools the defense as it crosses the net and just dives for the floor. And once it gets there, she'll do that again with that left hand. And that's what happens with a jump serve. The first one was beautiful, and the second one, once you get up in the air, it's hard to control the damn thing. And that's exactly what happened with Sammy Amos. Julie Kogler also just long. Maybe the gravity is lessened again. Meanwhile, the Panthers have 9 set points in hand. It's 24-15, and it'll be Abby Drukas trying to serve out set number 2. Alex Massari gets to it, and it will not come back, and that will do it. The Lady Panthers capture set number 2 here tonight over the Lady Rams of Ringgold High. 25-15. There's still at least one set to go. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for set 3. We are back. Thanks for hanging with us, everybody. Kevin McGay, he's still here with you, as is Nicole Joyce and Cody Lance doing the camera work, and it's still the Ringgold Lady Rams playing right to left in this, the third set of this match. Here on Tuesday, October 8th, Abby Drukas hoisting that over, but one of the St. Clair players somehow got into the net. And it's the Rams who draw first blood here in the third set. Panthers, as you've just seen, capture the first 2 sets, 25-20, 25-15. Yeah, Abby Drukas did a good job to get a hold of that thing, but it went right into the net and up coming at a steep angle. When it does that, it's hard to drag out of there. Taylor Haley let it go, and it's a 2-0 Ram lead. There's Abby Drew. That's better. Right to the setter. Over to the left side, Emily Casson. The set came in kind of low. Emily wristed it over the net and gets credit for the kill. Even if the set did come a little low, Emily Casson compensating and getting credit for the point and the side out. And she will do the serving. Oh, my service comes up short. It must be this low gravity at the end lines and a pocket of high gravity under the net, because it's dragging serves into it too. 3-1 the Ram lead here in the third set. Tori Albert with a good serve, handled nicely by Lise Oxenreiter, Taylor Haley, and Sammy Amos. But Sammy gets under it a little bit, hoisted about 3 feet beyond the end line. Point Ringgold, and it's 4-1 Rams. Good serve, Lisa Oxenreiter. There's the bump, and from the back row, it's Emily Casson. Did not find an open spot on the floor. Slicing attack by Cassie Lewis, who's on the floor, number 21. And it's a double hit. My. Panthers had a firm edge over the Rams in the first 2 sets, but we find ourselves trailing here 5-1 early in set 3. Taylor Haley with the bump, and it'll be Abby Drukas just hoisting the ball over the net. At the net. A lift called. First one of those we've seen tonight. If you don't know what that is, a lift is too much contact underneath the ball. Sort of like palming a basketball, but in reverse. It's sort of under a volleyball. It's over a basketball. But the point is, too much contact time with the hand. Point Panthers still trail by 3. 5-2 Rams at the net. Oh, my. Well, that was unusual. It came down to the Rams side. They popped it up. It landed right on the net and rolled onto their side of the floor. Tough break for the Rams. Nice point for the Panthers. 5-3. Rams still lead. And a rotation error. Somebody out of place on the Ringgold side. Panthers get one more back, and it's 5-4. Coach Davis getting her charges straightened out there so that doesn't happen again. And meanwhile, it is Leah Kern, the sophomore middle player for the Panthers, with the serve, trying to even things all up. And it is. It lands just in front of Lauren Hollis, and that is an ace for Leah Kern, her second of the match. And we're all knotted up at 5 here in the third set. Line drive serve. It's up in the rafters, and that will be an ace. Alex Massari at least took a good look and a good whiff at it. Wedded, heads for the high grass, and it's another service ace for Leah Kern. Number 3 for her. Bumped up and just over by number 14, Chloe Seiler. It is still in play. Taylor Haley with the set. Sammy Amos with the finish in the world's softest kill. It works just the same, counts as a point just like any other. Now it's a 2-point Panther lead at 7-5. Leah Kern still serving. Right at the defense and over on the 2-ball and just in the center of the net. Nicely thought out by Julie Kogler for Ringgold. Side out, they get a point back. Panthers now lead by 1-7-6. And this Chloe Seiler with the serve. Taylor Haley also with that 2-ball attempt. It did not work. Rams covered that one. And it comes right back. Nice dig by Lisa Oxenreiter. Up it goes. Taylor Haley with the set left side. Sammy Amos. And that point is history. 10 kills on the night for Sammy, and she didn't even play in the first set. Checking back in is Emma Gallagher, number 4, the sophomore for the Panthers. And it will be Taylor Haley with the serve. With the left hand right into the block, Becca Van Ryzen, the first defensive block of the night for the Panthers. Panthers lead by 3, 9-6, and a little pooch serve didn't work. Taylor didn't have quite enough on it. Lands in the net. A Ringgold to the back line now for the serve. Megan Powell taking charge of the ball. Panthers lead by 2, 9-7. Abby Drukas with a terrific dig, and yes, it is still in play. Nice block, Becca. Wow, that's the Twin Towers for the Panthers. 6-foot Becca Van Ryzen, 6'2" Sammy Amos. And that works. 10-7 is the lead now. Sammy Amos back with a serve. She will use the jump serve, and a good one. Handled nicely by Megan Powell. It's still alive, and indeed the rally continues. Taylor Haley with a set. Emily Casson. Oh! The set was into, well, the far pole. I think Emily thought she was going to run into that pole. So it's Julie Kogler now with a Ringgold serve. Abby Drukas with a bump. Taylor Haley with the set, and Sammy Amos just barely long, not even the width of a ball. But it is point Rams, and they're back within 1 at 10-9. Sammy Amos lifting the ball over, keeping it in play here from the near side. Lauren Hollis did not get it to fall. Still alive, and it's Abby Drukas from the back row. Punched over by Lauren Hollis. Back set. Emma Gallagher had a look at it. Maybe the nicest rally of the match. Left side, Emily Casson. Can she put it away? And she does. The slicing attack finds just inside the back right corner. Emily Casson put that one away, and then the Panthers get the side out and the point, and it'll be Becca Van Ryzen getting a chance to serve. She doesn't often get that. Oh my goodness, that's a hard line drive serve, handled nicely by the Rams. There's the bump and rolled over by Taylor Haley, just a wrist roller. Lauren Hollis, lands just wide. Good choice by Becca Van Ryzen. She got T-Rex arms all of a sudden out there, sucked them back in. And the Panthers get the point. Number 14 back on the floor for Ringgold. That's Chloe Seiler. What did I miss? Looks like Ringgold. I got to pay closer attention. Looks like Ringgold got the point. It's 11-10. And it's Lacey Masari with the serve. Sammy Amos with the put away. 11 kills for Sammy Amos. Side out Panthers. 12-10's the lead. Lisa Oxenreiter checking back in for Emma Galligan. And of course, Lisa Oxenreiter goes right back to do the serving. Good little jump serve. It'll be brought back. There's the set, and Lauren Hollis had a good look at it, but walloped it into the net. Panthers get the point, and it's a 13-10 lead. Another good line drive of a serve, but that one went right into the tape. You could hear it go smack from up here. But it's Lauren Hollis, the senior hitter, with a Ringgold serve. Top spin number, nicely done. Sammy Amos with a bump. Taylor Haley with a back set. And Leah Kern went right at libero Alex Masari. Oh my, that one goes way long. Panthers get the benefit of that. It's a 3-point lead at 14-10. Number 16 checks back in for Ringgold. Lacey Gavila. She's a senior defensive specialist. Emily Casson, the senior captain, with a serve. From the left side, that was Cassie Lewis with the attack. Free ball Rams. The free ball Panthers now. Left side, Sammy Amos, and it lands just inside the near sideline. That left-handed cross-court attack worked. Well, the call was just reversed. The linesperson said in. The up official said out. And he's got the final say. So the point belongs to Ringgold. Tori Albert with the serve. Abby Drukas with a dig. And Taylor Haley at the net. Just tipping the ball back over her shoulder into an open spot right in front of the Ringgold defense. Good thinking, Taylor. Not much else she could do with that. It was not a ball that could be set in the traditional way, I guess you'd call it. Leah Kern with the St. Clair serve, tips off the net, but it's still in play. Short set. Becca Van Ryzen wanted to stuff that thing down, but it can't. But right into the hands of Ringgold. Well, that one's not coming back. You see Sammy Amos set up for one of those. That is a done deal. Panthers with a point in the 16-12 lead here in the third, and what could be the final and deciding set. We shall see substitution number 3 back on the floor. Lydia Rimsick, the outside hitter for Ringgold. It should be a free. It is indeed a free ball for the Panthers. Now Leah Kern with a bump. Taylor Haley with a short set. Oh, my. Not much the Panthers could do with it, but it works out just the same. You don't have to overpower them with speed. You can do it with finesse. And as you see, that brings the lead to 17-12 here in this third set. Nice dig by Lisa Oxenreiter, but it not quite enough. Emily Casson did what she could with it. Lisa Oxenreiter, 4 digs tonight. Keeping balls alive, at least giving us a chance. Chloe Seiler with the Rams serve. Sammy Amos stretching way out to get a hold of that one, and just like that, Julie Kogler for the Ringgold Rams finds an empty spot in the back left corner of the St. Clair defense. They get the side out and the point. Panthers still lead by 3, 17-14. And we get one back just like that. 18-14 now. Panthers needing 7 to close out this match and sending us all home early to catch the end of the Penguins game. At the net. Oh, you can't write a script like that. It's a bump that was headed to the Ringgold side. It landed on the net, threw everybody's timing off, and it's a point. Panthers 19-14. Taylor Haley with a Panthers serve. And a good one. That should be a free ball. Indeed, Abby Drukas has it. Taylor Haley with a back set. Now it's a free ball, Rams. On the second touch, it came over with an attack. Nice attempt by Emma Galligan. Did not find pay dirt. Nice stretch by Taylor Haley. She was sprawled out on the floor, reached out with her left fist, and gets a kill out of that. Nice effort, Taylor. And now the Panthers with a 6-point lead at 20-point territory, needing 5 to finish this out. And there's one of them. 21-14. At the net, just touched over. Got by Becca Van Ryzen. What does Sammy do with it? But hammer it home for her 15th kill in just under 2 sets. That's a pretty good number in case you follow this kind of a sport. Taylor Haley now needing 3 to finish off this match. Over the top and nicely done by number 1 Julie Kogler for Ringgold. Found a decent spot in the center of the St. Clair defense. Megan Powell, the senior defensive specialist, checks in for Ringgold for the serve. And a long one. We've seen a lot of that tonight from both squads. Where they're just trying to do it with finesse, dump that on the back line. It doesn't work, but there's been a lot of long serves. Sammy Amos, let's see what she can do with it. At 23-15. Well, that's what she can do with it. That jump serve landed in, and it will not come back. And the Panthers now with 9 match points in hand. And if any one of the next 9 comes the Panthers' way, we are all home happy and early here on senior recognition night. It is still in play. Free ball now for the Panthers. And finished off by sophomore Emma Galligan, and that will do it. We were glad to have the Ringgold Rams here tonight, but the Panthers come away with a victory, 3 sets to love by scores of 25-20, 25-15, and 25-15. Further solidifying the Panthers' hold on second place in Section 2 with 4 matches to play. Well, it's been my pleasure to host this match for you tonight. My name's Kevin McGahey. Thanks very much to Nicole Joyce and Cody Lance working the cameras, and of course to the production talents of Glenn Ward and Upper St. Clair Cable 7. We're glad you were with us, everybody, tonight. Thanks for watching Upper St. Clair Volleyball, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody, and good night.